Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2. In the previous episode, we, beat Violet City Gym in the Gym Leader Castle, and we also started the Challenge Cup, and now we're gonna fight Picnicker Melissa. And her, very wide selection of Pokemon. She has a Geodude and Atkins, Ladybug, which I'm not a fan of, so... A good majority of it is flying, though. You know who loves fighting them flying types? Mareep definitely does. Do we have anything else that's super effective against flying types? Well, technically, we do have Machop, but if he goes against those bird-type Pokemon... Why do I keep saying that? It's a stinking joke. If he goes against those Pokemon, that's going to actually be a problem. So maybe I should get on Larvitar, because he can tank some of them hits. And I'm thinking... Honestly, Wooper. This Wooper set is pretty stinking beast. I like the Surf. It has 100% accuracy. So yeah, we're going with that team. Not necessarily the most super effective thing versus her 3 Pokemon, but hey, it's whatever. Now, Mareep, it does have the Thunder. We can technically do the 100% accuracy Rain Dance Thunder combo. But first, I kind of want to lead with it. Now, let's see. This is Ladybug. It does have pretty good special defense, but I think the Thunder is the best thing we're going to do. I'm going to try and do that attack, and hopefully she brought that Geodude, she'll do that, and then I'll switch back into Wooper, and we just set up the Rain Dance and completely obliterate. Unfortunately, our first Thunder missed. Please don't dig. Please don't dig. I'm cool with that. You can do that all day. I really don't care. I mean, Solar Beam, yeah, it will be 100% damage, but that's not like Stab or anything. You don't even have that greatest special attack. Not again, it's like horrible. It's kind of just like in the middle, by definition. Our Thunder is going to connect, though, and yeah, awesome, Mareep, you rule. The Ladybug is going to go down before it can launch its Solar Beam, so that's not fair. Well, you shouldn't have used a Bug-type Pokemon that new Solar Beam, you silly picnicker. That is such a weird way to call someone who goes to a picnic. Anyways, as I predicted, the Geodude is going to come out, and, well, we could technically go into Larvitar or Wooper. I'm feeling Wooper today, most likely, because, you know, that Rain Dance Thunder combo is actually pretty strong. If Mareep was a little bit faster, it'd be almost unbeatable. Well, unless you had a ton of ground types, and if you have a ton of ground types, pretty much Wooper could just sweep you anyways. So let's see what this guy's gonna do. Earthquake, that was definitely a good switch. I was thinking about going into Larvitar, but that would have been super bad, because he would have get hit by that, and it would have been super effective. So yeah, we gotta... The AI in this game is actually surprisingly smart. Am I the only one that feels that way? I'm starting to feel that, like, more and more. Like, oh man, how do they know I would think of that? That's kind of weird. You know, they're definitely a block ahead of normal Pokemon, like, you know, main series games, AI. I don't know, I just feel that way. You could disagree and be like, actually, they only have 10 memory. Which, I don't know, 10 gigabytes or 10 megabytes, but, you know, 10 is a number. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. I'm just trying to talk about the number 10. I'm playing this game. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm actually super duper thirsty, and I want to go get some water. But we ain't got no water. Unless I want to drink out of the hose. And that's just nasty. You don't want to do that. That's where the monkeys live, you know. As a kid, I always thought sea monkeys lived in a hose. That is the background for that joke. Ha ha ha, the most interesting and witty commentary in the world. That is a joke. I'm being sarcastic. I'm just being insatiably random to just block out the Challenge Cup. I don't like the Challenge Cup. I want it to be over with already. Because I don't want to use these stinking Pokemon. Well, granted, the Mareep and the Wooper are actually pretty tolerable. And yeah, we got another perfect. Not bad at all. We've defeated Melissa, who not necessarily a fan of. You're stinking Ladybug, almost freaking me out with that Solar Beam. That was gonna suck. Don't know how many of the I want to get the Rising Badge in this episode, and then we'll do another Gym Leader Castle segment in the next one. That's kind of the pace I want to keep. We may be able to keep that. What the heck is up with that guy's hair? No, that is not actually our rival. It is a rock and roller guitarist, Darren. The Sweet Life of Darren, guys. Darren. Okay. This guy has a couple of poison types, grass types, and electric types. The best lead, technically, would be our Larvitar, as long as we can outspeed some of those grass types. Up next, we gotta deal with those rather obnoxious grass types that we keep running into. Machop's gonna be our man for that. And I'm trying to think, what would be the best placeholder? Because if we bring Mareep, won't be able to do crap to the grass types other than that Hoppip. Maybe Nidoran? Doesn't it have Thrash or something? No, it's Fury Attack. This is tricky. You know, Mareep is really strong regardless, though, but... Then again, Wooper does have that dig. So hopefully this guy just brings a ton of Electric-type Pokemon. The Guitarist kind of archetype is based around Electric types. So let's hope we see nothing but Electric types. That would actually... I'd like that. It'd be a little boring, but it would stop me from having to think. And awesome! Pichu, one of the most hated Super Smash Bros. Melee characters, just because of how not super good it is. But hey, at the time, Pichu was relatively new. Think about it. When Super Smash Bros. Melee came out, we only had 2 Pokemon generations, okay? That's pretty crazy. Yeah, Ruby and Sapphire were not released yet. It's pretty nuts, right? Pretty nuts. Alright, Darren, what else you got? You got your Pichu. You got anything else? He's got an Oddish. An Oddish, ladies and gentlemen. Which we can actually use Earthquake on. The Oddish may in fact be faster than me, but I believe in Larvitar's. Nope, actually I'm faster. Apparently I don't really know a lot about Pokemon. I kind of do. I've been playing the games a long time, but I'll be the first one to admit I'm not the most skilled at them. And the Stun Spore, okay. Interesting. Don't even think that actually affects me. Is that a grass type or an electric type? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a grass type. Whatever. It missed. Who cares? Another Earthquake is gonna knock that Oddish out. It probably wasn't the best idea to hang in there, but hey, we did it anyway. So the Oddish has been defeated as well. Hopefully his last Pokemon will... You guys like combing his hair like, oh, we should stick a Pokemon with you. But no, in fact, there is not. So let's see what his final Pokemon is. Let's just see how we can... Alright, sweet. Easy victory. Sweet victory! I gotta promise not to sing anymore. I almost hit Thrash. That would have totally sucked. Naturally, because it wouldn't do as much damage. And the announcer kind of spoils things sometimes when you hear him say, "Is this gonna do it? Out of there!" Like, every time he says that, the move is gonna connect. You know? Like, he has certain audio cues that will tell you if your move is gonna miss or not. If you don't hear them, you're like, oh gosh, I'm gonna miss. So it's kind of bad and kind of good at the same time. And another perfect, nice. So far, we're just kind of clearing through these places. I'm trying to just think of interesting things to say about the game, but pretty much all the most, you know, nostalgic things I spoke about. Why is the fog badge pink? It kind of been like, I don't know, I guess Glacier is kind of purple, but that's lame. Regardless, what I'm trying to say is, yes, there will be tangents, but I kind of want to explain some crap. And that fisherman is ticked. Look at me. Go, my fishes. Go. And this looks like a team that is going to have some Mareep action. Hands down, we got Mareep in there. The Paris, we might as well use him once. I mean, Solar Beam is going to hit most of his team for super effective damage. And if he has that Wooper, we don't want to encounter that. And let's see, I think Machop would technically be the best here, because he has that Vital Throw, and since that doesn't do the worst damage against water types, it'll be pretty good to use. And yes, guys, I don't know what you are all up to, but personally, I don't like to talk about too many other games during my Let's Plays. I'm kind of a fan of a series called Dark Souls, and I've been playing the sequel for PC, Dark Souls 2, almost religiously. That is an amazing game. It is huge. The PvP in it is awesome. Basically, it's a single-player game, but it has aspects of it that are single-player, right? So you go through the single-player thing, but you can also invade other people's games, essentially. You can just go into their game and kill them. And I'm one of those people that does that, and it is beyond fun. It is the crazy, hilarious incidents that happen in that game just keep you coming back to it. It's really stinking fun. Not necessarily something I may Let's Play. I don't really think I'm the go-to guy for Dark Souls Let's Plays. I kind of have these, I like to think I have a cornerstone on kind of like, maybe older Nintendo things, mostly the N64. I kind of like doing, those are my favorite Let's Plays to do. Even though some of them are a giant pain in the butt to get working. For those who know, Donkey Kong 64 would just randomly crash sometimes and have to scrap so many recordings. It was by far probably the hardest LP to do. Also, the fact I could never copy save files really sucked. Please don't kill me. Okay, 3 HP. Thank goodness, thank goodness. Now this Thunder, all it has to do is hit. We are golden. Speaking of which, I'm recording this during Golden Week. Anime. That is a holiday in Japan. That has nothing to do with American audiences. We don't celebrate Golden Day here. We celebrate the 4th of July, and just, well, technically, Japanese people celebrate Christmas too, so that really doesn't apply. But we celebrate Thanksgiving, Halloween, and we're proud of it. God bless America. This guy has a Squirtle. That's pretty stinging. Go! Okay. So we're going to do about the Squirtle. Paris. I mean, Paris is okay. I really like Paris. I wish Paris was better, man. There's so many Pokemon I just wish were more popular because they're cool. I love Parasec's design. He's this crazy mushroom crab monster. That's awesome. It really like solidifies what stinking grass types should be. There's just be like these nature like infused beings, you know, like I don't know. Sudowoodo isn't even a grass type, but I still think it's one of the cooler designs because it's literally just like a tree. Stinking cool, you know? I don't know, I've played a lot of games where there's a lot of influence of nature, I guess, and I think nature is a pretty cool thing to put in your video games, you know? Mushrooms and tree branches, you know? You can make a Pokemon that has so many things in nature, you know? And a Squirtle, yeah, it... Ooh. Oh, that did nothing. I was like, oh gosh, that's gonna kill me. Turns out, next to nothing, because Icy Wind isn't amazing. The Solar Beam is gonna come out from the Parasect. And it only did like 10 damage. That's annoying. I don't want to get a game over, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Machop and end this battle off right. We're gonna use that Vital Throw. And hopefully it knock out the Squirtle. Hopefully it's gonna do another Icy Wind. Because that'd be great. I'd really like another Icy Wind if you could. Machop, though, is pretty tanky. He has 100. Yeah, okay, sweet. He has 100 HP. 107 to be exact. I decided to round down. It's just how I roll. The Vital Throw, if he gets it off, just that speed decrease does not matter at all. If he uses the Surf, though, we might be in a bit of a pickle. I almost hit Swagger. That would have been really bad. He's going for the Surf attack. Now, that is a Stab Surf move in the rain. We gotta live. We gotta live, though. We gotta tank it. We gotta tank it. Tank, tank, tank. Yes! So, Machop, if you don't miss this Vital Throw, we're gonna another continue. And I'll honestly be very happy about that. Yes! Whatever! Are you kidding me, man? Are you... It has 1 HP. I was doing so well. So well. The planet was aligned. The moon was aligned with the planet. The one planet, you know him. He's a planet. Everything was going great to get this continue. And then Squirtle's just like, I'm gonna die. And I was like, what the heck can I do about that? I hate my life. I hate my life. Oh my gosh, dude. That is such a pain in the butt. Guys, dang it. Well, at least Mareep's thunder can't miss. Gets the rains up. The rain stopped. Okay. I can deal with that. It's fine. As long as those thunder hits, we'll be peachy keen, right? Right? Okay, thank goodness. Come on, game. That's just not even right. You know you should have given me that continue. Whatever. As far as I know, we might not even need a continue to get through this place, because so far we're doing pretty good. This team, not as bad as I thought. The, yeah, the Paris is absolutely horrible, but, everyone else is alright, I guess. The Wooper's pretty cool. Alright, we got our Storm bench. Let's move on the Mineral bench and just get that sucker, put it in our giant metallic wall, apparently. I don't even know what the deal with that is. I want to give people the impression they can only have, like, 3 continues, because that's not true. That just happens to be the number that I keep staying at. And this chick's team... Ooh, it is scary. Yeah. Okay, so, let's break this down. She's got a Mareep. So, not a fan. Not a fan. She's got the Swinub. Not a fan of that either. Let's see. Well, potentially... Okay. She doesn't really have one weakness we can really exploit. But I think maybe if we do that, like, Wooper-Mareep combo, with just a Machop hanging out in the back, we could take care of that Swinub and the grass types. That might actually work. So let's try that. I want to make sure... Yeah, that's the right setup. Okay, cool. I really wish it would show you the first Pokemon. Because in reality, like, why does it even need to choose your second and third Pokemon? I don't understand that. You literally just choose your lead. I mean, maybe for Roar, I guess. Like, is that even... I think that's random, though. I was thinking, no, anyways. He's going to start out the battle with her Swinub. Anyways. We're going to go off and use a... do the rain dance. This... an earthquake from a Swinub and it outsped me? Yes, dang. Well, it didn't do over half, so we're good. That did actually 35 damage. So, technically, we can take 2 more of those. So, that's good. We got the rain up, so that's alright. We're going to take a lot of damage from the next earthquake, but this surf will kill it in return. And as long as this doesn't crit, Mareep will have the appropriate setup to where it can pretty much sweep. And okay, I just did a random amount of damage, whatever. Hopefully it doesn't send out the Executor. I would actually Executor. This is the Pokeball. This is not the later half yet. Anyways, look at her face. She's like, really? Really? She doesn't seem very happy that I took down her Swinub. Anywho, perfect. The worst Pokemon I wanted to run into. So here's the deal with this, guys. For those who don't know, Mareep's Thunders aren't going to do very much to execute. Which is bad. I'm just going to try and take this thing with me or something. Should we just go for the Surf? Surf won't do as much, but I feel like the Slam's not going to do much either. I'm going to go for the Surf. Hopefully we don't speed when he doesn't speed. That's fine. That's fine. I don't even care. I don't even... Take my Wooper. It's fine. It's whatever. I don't care. It's cool. Just take the Wooper. It's fine. However, what am I going to retaliate with this? The Execute can take... It can probably take down the Mareep, to be perfectly honest with you. And that Psychic Stab is definitely going to take down my Chop. Honestly, I know it's not super effective, but our best shot is basically just a Thunder Spam and hope for a Paralysis or something. Its special defense is insanely... Oh, guys, this is just a terrible spot to be in. I could just be cheap and double team, but that's... Okay, that's like last resort. You know, the game's cheap too. It's not like the game's not gonna try teams that just double spam. That is the best luck I've had in a pretty long time. It's like, oh, and I actually not have... Are you kidding me? I got a crit? Whatever, man. That is not cool. Dude. Alright, whatever. So, I got a Paralysis. It got a crit. I suppose that's fair. Let's just try... We're not gonna get a perfect this time. Her team is way too diverse. So, let's just try and just keep Thunder spamming. Hopefully, we'll get paralyzed. Okay, 19 health. Yes, yes, yes! My luck is... It's getting better, and the rain stopped, unfortunately. It's whatever. We're gonna go with the Thunder anyways, because Thunder is still technically higher accuracy than Iron Tail. Iron Tail is just like... Gosh. Such a glaring amount of chances to miss, which is bad. So, hopefully, her last Pokemon... is something that this Thunder will hit, preferably that Zubat. I'd like that, Peggy. Peggy, could you do that? Could you do that for me? Okay. Perfect. I actually kind of predicted her team. I figured she would have both of those. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just remembering that far back. This stadium is by far the most boring, but I think it's kind of cool because it has like other stadiums in the back. I'd like to imagine there's like a ton of trainers just battling here at all hours of the day. You know, just sparring and stuff. I think that's cool. I don't know. Yeah. I'm trying to think of some other games I've been playing lately. I beat Dream Team. That was pretty fun. It's not the best Mario and Luigi game, but it is one of the better RPGs on the 3DS. I really just didn't like that game. I just thought the dream segments, they almost kind of put me to sleep because it's the same thing every time. It's just a 2D environment. They were way better in Bowser's Inside Story. For those who don't know, I'm talking about the Mario and Luigi Brothers DS, 3DS RPGs. Kind of a fan of those, and well, you got the mineral badge. So far we haven't had a loss. We've lost a couple Pokemon, but hey, we're winning. After all, 2 more badges, and we are done with the first part of the Challenge Cup, and I am very happy about that. Moving on to the semifinals versus, ooh, who's this lady? Are you ready to lose? Oh, it's a Rocket Grunt. She's instantly not hot. Never mind. Her entire team is normal, which is actually super stinking good. So this means my Chop, Wooper, and such are gonna come. Wait, should I use Wooper here? Something's telling me the Larvitar would be better. Yeah, we're gonna reselect. We're gonna go Machop, Larvitar, and then Mareep. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. So I'm starting to think, like, wait a second. What if I get walled by a special defense like Pokemon? That'd be bad. Yeah, I gotta jump to conclusions. Anyway, semifinals. All we gotta do is let Machop do his thing versus these normal types. He's gonna take his Vital. He's gonna take him by the hand and chuck him. That's the Vital throw technique, man. This Togepi ain't got a chance unless it has Psychic. And if it has Psychic, well, it ain't Stab, so whatever. It's gonna try and unleash a Double Edge. Just like the announcer said, it's all I hit, guys. Ain't gotta worry about it. I'm trying to think, like, what other games I've been playing? I've actually been playing a lot. I'm almost done with school, so this summer, I'm just gonna... For those who don't know, I don't have a backlog. I make sure I beat every game before I buy new ones. That's just how I roll. I also set a budget for myself recently. I've been buying way too many games. That I'd be like, get back. Get back. Let's just back up. Too many games. Just need to chill. You know. But hey, man. Might as well enjoy it while I can. Can't always play games, you know. Eventually I'm going to have a real job, get to work hours, and blah, blah, blah. It's going to suck. So I might as well get in all the gameplay that I can right now. Playing a ton of League of Legends. Not really competitively, though. I don't know. I'm not feeling this season so much. Maybe I'm just getting burned out or something. The Vital Throw most likely... Kill that Swinub. Or not Swinub. Snubble. Snubble. Oh, goodness. Well, the Ice Punch is going to kill it. So I'm going to actually go first. We don't want to spam Vital Throw too much, because as you know, it has negative priority, and that's bad. And man, Ice Punch looks cool. My chair is squeaking. Everything's going great. We might actually get it perfect on this one. You're joking. I'm not joking, lady. Your team comp was horrible. Literally the worst of everybody. She's got a Ditto, guys. Ditto. Which it could transform into me, so this is actually bad. I'm going to actually manipulate. Let's see. What do I want it to turn into? I think we know what we want it to turn into. We're going to go into Mareep, and then we're going to turn into Larvitar. That's pretty stinking smart, in my opinion. I didn't even plan like that, but we're going to do that. Yeah. This is pretty sneaky, but yeah, we're going to get another continue. So I don't care. You got to do what you got to do what you got to do to get these continues, man. So the Mareep, all it has to hit Larvitar with is the wait, actually, let me look. All it has is the Iron Tail, which the Iron Tail, yeah, it could do damage, but it'd have to hit to do that, and Mareep doesn't really have the best attacking stats, so I think this is pretty much in the bag. Let's just hope we can go into Larvitar and hit with an EQ, and we should be done. I always say EQ, I don't even... Where did that even originate from? Oh, yeah. I used to say it a lot because it's like DQ, you know, Dairy Queen. Oh, stinking. I'm weird, guys. You know this by now. Let's just be real. Larvitar, he pretends like that move does not even exist. We're going to go ahead and do the Earthquake move. And there's not really a lot this Ditto can do to stop it. It's Larvitar. You can't stop a Larvitar. He's too stinking strong. Now we're moving on to the final round of the first Challenge Cup. No, not every single part of the Challenge Cup is going to have these boring, wussy, lame Pokemon. As we get closer to the Master Ball, which is the final, tournament of it, we're going to start to seeing more interesting Pokemon and such. And okay, we beat the Rocket Grunt. Huzzah. She got owned. In her very 90s hair. That's how people used to draw in the 90s. I don't know. That hair was like almost antlers, sort of. I don't know. Man, that was just Ken Sugimori's art style. Anyways, I'll talk a lot about Ken Sugimori, mostly because I really like his art style. It is literally engraved into my brain. Anyways, enough about talking about Ken Sugimori. We got to do the final battle of the Challenge Cup versus a fire breather. But you know it's a juggler. Never mind, he's not breathing fire. That won't make any sense. His team is actually pretty stinking diverse. This is also another team that I believe you can actually get. He has a Marill and a Pinecone, and also you might be able to get that Swinub. I don't know. Huh. Let's just see what we can roll with, though. I'm just thinking, since nothing is really, shares too many weaknesses on his team, I think we're just going to go with the Wooper lead. We're going to use the Mareep. And let's see. How many things are going to be weak to, Oh my gosh. This is a very rough, thing. Because I want the type coverage versus the execute, right? But if he doesn't bring the execute, then I will just miss out on... Okay, we're just going with Chop. If this doesn't work, I have tons of continues. Or actually, just 4 continues. I don't think we're going to lose this match 4 times. So let's just go at it. Let's just try new things. The thing is, I really wanted to try and use different Pokemon here. The issue is, if you do that, you're going to lose. Horribly. So you don't want to do that. Anyways, first Pokemon is going to be a Rattata. So unless it uses Super Fang, I'm not really too afraid of this thing. For those who don't know, Super Fang takes half your HP no matter what. It's going to use Toxic. I'm totally cool with that, man. This battle is not going to last long enough for that Toxic to even remotely matter. And the guy's just like, oh, Devious. We're going to get our Rain Dance up, and thankfully our Miracle Berry cleansed us of that ever so rancid Toxic. Now we're going to unleash our Surfs and our Thunders, and I guess Machop's going to do something too, I guess. So this Surf is going to come out. He's going to try and do another Toxic. Buddy. Ain't going to do nothing. How can I say that? And you said the same line again. That's like if I said the same line again. It's like if I said the same line again. It's like if I said the same line again. It doesn't make any sense. It just sounds stinking weird. Anywho, that Rattata survived. What? Let me just point this out. That is a Surf in the Rain stab attack from a Wooper who has pretty respectable special attack. Just saying, game. That's kind of crap. Okay, the Hyper Fang, not a big deal. Wooper's surprisingly durable, despite not having arms. So, okay. We're going to take that Hyper Fang, and now the Rattata is going to be destroyed. Kind of a tanky Rattata. I don't know what's up with that. Well, I was actually going to take down. He said rats when his rat was defeated. Now that is comedy gold. I don't know about you guys, I'm the worst Pokemon. This thing literally beats all my entire team. I was not looking forward to this thing. Not at all. Not at all. We're gonna have to go and do the same strat we did last time to take down this Execute. Hopefully it doesn't... Does it even have any grass attacks? You know, I don't know. Huh. You know, I've never seen it use a grass attack. I guess we'll see. Yeah, Giga Drain. That was definitely a good switch. We do not want to get hit a Giga Drain versus, you know, our 4 times weak to Giga Drain. Wooper. That'd be terrible. So now the Execute, we're in kind of a bind. I kind of took a gamble, you know, thinking he wouldn't bring that and then just sweep his entire team. We're going to go with the same strategy we did in the prior battle we saw this thing. And we're just going to keep spamming Thunder. Thunder, despite not being very effective, and this thing having tons of special defense. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so lucky, guys. This is almost cheating. The rain didn't last forever, but hey, it gave us one time with the rain and the Thunder. We're in the same scenario. So it worked out, and it was intended. Please, Thunder, connect. Connect. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. We're not going to lose, you know. We might actually lose. But I really need these Thunders to be connecting, or at least to paralyze the Execute, because that'd be really stinking nice. I could potentially do double team. I'm really tempted to do double team, but I'm going to hold off from doing that for as long as I stinking can. The Mareep, come on. Okay, good. That's going to just keep his HP low, and that's what I want, you know? Did he even poison me? Why is he not poisoning me? Oh, I got a critical. Gosh dang it. This is a turd. This is a pain in the butt. This is actually extremely annoying. So our best shot at this now is to go into Machop. Maybe it doesn't have a Psychic attack. I haven't seen it use Psychic yet. I mean, it is a Psychic type, but maybe we can use Ice Punch and actually do some good damage to it. Let's hope. I mean, I don't know, it's pretty risky, but we gotta take risks. I mean, this is if we win this, we win the whole thing, so we gotta go. Come on, Ice Punch. Let's see how much damage this can do. Hopefully 48 damage. Yes! Machop, dude, you rule. Gosh dang it. Dude, that's Stallone's son. That's his son. He taught him the Ice Punch technique. And then he went to the Pokemon Stadium. He volunteered to be a rental Pokemon, so he could train and be the best thinking Machop he could be. You go, Machop. And okay, we're fine. It's not a girl. It just ain't. Final Pokemon is a Swinub. One Vital Throw is going to be enough to defeat this thing. And hot diggity dang, we beat the Challenge Cup. I'm very happy about that. Also, I've been talking for an hour straight, so my voice is kind of getting down there. But it's alright. I'm just so happy. You don't understand, man. This can go either of 2 ways. Either you'll completely wipe the floor with everybody, or it'll be the hardest thing in the universe because the Pokemon gives you. Sometimes I just want a soft reset because I don't like this set that they gave me. Anyways, we won the Challenge Cup. Pokeball, yes. We did it, guys. Wooper, Mareep pretty much carried that. No, just these people. They carried that. And I don't know why that little dash thing happens on my, like, particular cartridge. It's kind of weird, but it doesn't matter. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, it's like a little... like a dash sometimes on some of the still portions of the game. I think my cartridge might be a little tilted, but it's whatever. Doesn't really matter. We're looking at our team. Paris, you did nothing. Why are you even here? You're almost as bad as Hitmontop, and the Nidoran did nothing either. Shut up, Nidoran. Grr. Mareep's the star player, though. Let's be honest, those Thunders really saved our butts. Then again, how could we forget the Whoop? Whoop, here it is. And man, wow, the trophy for a Challenge Cup actually looks really stinking cool. It's just a floating Pokeball. And we only had to do that one try. Hip hip hooray. Nice. That was going to just about do it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Stadium 2, though. We got our Poke Cup, we got the Challenge Cup, we got the first of the trophies. We're getting that much closer to clearing this game, but we're still... This is like part 4. We still got a long way to go. In the next episode, guys, we're going to be going to Azalea Town's gym and take on Bugsy and his swarm of bug Pokemon. So see you guys then. Bye.